Reacting to Mrs. Thunberg's post, Israel, through its official X handle, took a dig at the climate activists saying that Hamas doesn't use sustainable materials for their rockets, which have butchered innocent Israelis. Israel also used pictures of three 19-year-old Israelis who were killed allegedly in a Hamas attack. The Gaza Strip is currently run by Hamas, a political party whose militant wing carried out the Oct. 7 attack. Hamas is considered a terrorist organization by Israel, the U.S., and several other governments. The governance of the Gaza Strip since the Hamas takeover of the Gaza Strip in June 2007 has been carried out by Hamas, which is often referred to as the Hamas government in Gaza. The Hamas administration was led by Ismail Haniyeh from 2007 to 2014 and again from 2016. Since these false claims that Israel created Hamas or that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu supported Hamas are circulating across social media, let's address them. Hamas, a militant group that has controlled the densely populated Gaza Strip since 2006, has said the aim of attack was to free Palestinian prisoners, stop Israeli aggression on Hamas, and to break the siege on Gaza. The Washington Institute's Levitt said his recent research calculated that Hamas now earns several $100 million each year. The biggest portion comes from Iran, followed by the taxes it levies in the Strip. Some of that money goes to governing, but he estimates Hamas's military wing is the priority. Israel said its ongoing airstrikes hit more Hamas targets in the Gaza Strip Friday, as it began evacuating a town near its northern border with Lebanon, where almost daily exchanges of fire with the other major Iran-backed group in the region, Hezbollah, have fueled fear of new fronts opening almost 2 weeks into the presently. Most of the West Bank is administered by Israel, though 42% of it is under varying degrees of autonomous rule by the Fatah-run Palestinian Authority. The Gaza Strip is currently under the control of Hamas. Israel's plan of unilateral disengagement from the Gaza Strip and North Samaria, put forward by Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, was carried out on 15 August 2005. The purpose of the plan was to improve Israel's security and international status in the absence of peace negotiations with the Palestinians. The bombardments are a response to attacks by Hamas gunmen on Israel on 7 October, in which at least 1,400 people were killed and 203 taken hostage. Israel is now poised to launch a ground offensive. U.S. Department of the Treasury. Remarks by Undersecretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence Brian Nelson at Deloitte's 15th Annual Anti-Money Laundering Conference, OCT, 17, 2023. Iran provides Hamas with funds, weapons, and training. This article is in the queue. After Hamas launched its murderous assault on Israel this month, the U.S. and its allies condemned Iran for funding what they deem a terrorist organization. Left unspoken were the many ways the international community and even Israel itself inadvertently helped Hamas fill its coffers. Hamas, UK/HMS/US/HMS/Arabic, Romanized, AMS/IP/AMS. Officially, the Islamic Resistance Movement, Al-Rakat al-Muqawama al-Islamiyya, is a Sunni Islamist political and military organization governing the Gaza Strip of the Palestinian territories. BIR/UT Israeli forces and Hezbollah fighters exchanged fire Saturday in several areas along the Lebanon-Israel border, as violence escalates over the Israel-Hamas. WAMOS also supported a two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Post-election polls indicated that Hamas's victory was due largely to Palestinians' desire to end corruption in government rather than support for the organization's political platform. Here is a concise overview for students who seek to comprehend this complex situation. On October 7, 2023, the Palestinian militant group, Hamas, unleashed a sudden and intense attack by launching approximately 3,000 rockets towards major Israeli cities in a mere 20 minutes. Since 2006, Hamas and Israel have fought 5 wars, the most recent in 2023. The two parties that engage in direct negotiation are the Israeli government and the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO USAID. The U.S. Agency for International Development (USAID) provides financial support to the Palestinian people for various development and humanitarian projects. Since 1994, the United States has provided more than $5.2 billion in aid to Palestinians through USAID. He was then exiled in 1992 to a no-man's land between Israel and Lebanon, along with a number of Hamas leaders. After a year in exile, he returned to Gaza. In 1997, he was appointed head of the office of Hamas's spiritual leader, strengthening his position.